have one of the best defenses in the NFL? That sounds a little bit crazy, but hey, I'm here to entertain the question. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Lead. Your host, is always, Harley Dugan. Where am I grabbing this from? I am getting it from CJ Stroud. This man was on the podium and had mentioned that the Houston Texans he says, could have one of the best defenses in the league. And little eyebrow raised because I was like, huh. And then when you think about it, is it that far-fetched? Is it that crazy to think that the Houston Texans could not have one of the best defenses in the league? Look, I'm saying it like this. DeMeco Ryans is a defensive-minded head coach. The man was a former linebacker. We all know this. This isn't nothing new. This ain't new information. What we do know is the Houston Texans had one of the worst run defenses 2 years ago. And when DeMeco entered that door and got a trade-up agreement to get Will Anderson, grabbed in a few veterans, and sprinkled his pixie dust over this defense, it was pretty damn good. It was enlightening to see a defense actually stop a running back here and there. Now, yes, maybe the stats are a little fluffed up, but overall, the Houston Texans had a solid defense last year. It wasn't nothing like 2 years ago. Now you're giving DeMeco another year and another year with these guys, and then you just plugged it up. You just added some like steroids to the goddamn thing with some Daniel Hunter coming in here, with Kamari Lassiter, who has some high expectations, with a Danico Autry, who, yes, is suspended, but is damn freaking good when he will come back. A year two of Christian Harris with DeMeco Ryans. Look, he might not. I'm not sure what's going to happen there if he starts or not the regular season playing for us, but I know damn well that dude is a badass, and that dude has all-pro linebacker written all over him. I know Azeez Al-Shaair, who I was a little low on, has been making plays, is considered one of the leaders of this defense, is considered a badass, is considered, amongst Will Anderson at the very least, someone that will chew your ass out. Pause. No pause. He will chew you out. There are multiple guys on the defense that you are going, man, Will, Danielle Hunter, we're minimalizing how great Danielle Hunter is, by the way. 16 sacks, all right? The man does his thing. He just continues to eat, just continues. He's just one of those players in the NFL that you look back and you go, man, wow, how did he end up top 15 in sacks in the NFL history books? I mean, Danielle Hunter is definitely getting into the sack range when it comes to the all-time greats. That's how great Danielle Hunter is. Ask a Minnesota Viking. Super underrated. Upgrade over Jonathan Grenard. Azeez, the way they talk about him, upgrade over Blake Cashman. Christian Harris and what he's going to be able to do with DeMeco Ryans coming into this year, oh, hell yeah. Upgrade over last year, too. The way Jalen Petrie is looking at the nickel and this revamped position for him, he looks alive again. He looks like his hair is on fire. He's playing to the ball and he's swarming. He looking like what I saw last year in training camp. Because last year in training camp, Jalen Petrie was all over the place. Derek Stingley, we ain't even got to talk about. That man just showed you what he could do against the New York Giants. And I know you're going to say, oh, that was a shitty quarterback. It don't matter. You still got to make the play. The great ones find a way to make horrible players look extremely horrible. And Derek Stingley did just that. He should have had a pick right at the beginning of the game. First play of the game should have been a pick six possibly. But he still got his interception and made a fantastic play on the ball. Who else am I missing here? The defense of the interior, sure, it could use some work. But I've seen what they did against the Pittsburgh Steelers just 2 weeks ago. Them guys were pushing up the middle, doing their thing, holding the run. Hey, that's all you can ask for from them. I'm not looking for them to get sacks. I'm looking for them to plug up the middle and let Waj and Daniel Hunter eat. The Houston Texans, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we can have one of the best defenses in the NFL. I do not believe it is far-fetched. This team has a roster. This team has the players defensively, and they got the coach to hold them accountable. And D'Amico Ryans, I can't wait to see the expectations for this defense needs to go up a little bit higher, folks, because what they did against the Rams, man, Kamari Lassiter doing his thing, Kalen Bullock with an interception as well. Come on now. The Houston Texans defense could definitely be a little bit more than just the top 15 defense in the NFL. As always, guys, go Astros, go Rockets, go Texans. You have a blessed day.